All right. Let's see. I think everybody's online. There we go. All right. So today is Sunday. That means we are doing one and dones today, and we're doing one and done specifically in black and white because we have a lot of black and a lot of white, and there are basic colors. So they go with just about everything you could wear. So we're going to do some black and white things tonight. Earrings and necklaces mostly. And you have to be fast because if somebody else wants it, they will already be sold out and it will be too late to get them. Let me send a link to all our ladies on Facebook really quick. Let them in here. Let's see. There we go. Give everybody a chance to get in here for a second. And we'll be drawing our winner later tonight. Hopefully that link works. Let's see. Yeah, looks like the right one. Okay, don't forget to say hi as you come in because, of course, if you are here, you get entered into the drawing. Hi, Shannon. All those attendances count. Yes, I did.
Okay, not showing up in my thing here.
Hi, Mom. You make sure it went through. Max says he didn't get a link. Okay, let me try it again. Maybe it was offline when I did it. Technology, so much fun. All right, if you don't get that one, let me know. So let's see.
Got that one.
Okay. We have rain today. So it is rainy, which is a good day to do black and white because that's kind of what the sky looks like, black and white. Or black and gray or, some variation thereof. Right, Shannon? We've got our white clouds and they have black underbellies today. Hi, Aunt Dora. But it's cooler, so that's good. It was humid out this morning. Max said it needed to just go ahead and rain, and so it did. And it's supposed to for pretty much the rest of the night now. I think it's supposed to taper off about 2 in the morning, which I will be asleep. Won't do me any good, but
yeah.
Well, okay, maybe not. Max, quit calling me out. Max says I'm not going to be asleep.
You'll probably be
That's fair.
To Ashley or your mom.
It's 101 there, Mom. Aren't you ready to come visit yet? Because I would be tired of that by now. And yeah, I think you need to come visit. Hi, Marlo. Hi, Juanita. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just saw that 101 and I think my brain melted down. It just completely stopped working. That's what would happen if I had to live in that heat all the time. Because my brain does not work so good even when it's not hot. When it's that hot, nothing works, including me. Even a computer stopped working. All right, let me put up the little banner. I forgot to put up the banner that says it's one and done night so that everybody coming in will know that we're doing one and done. You're done with hot weather for sure? Well, you come here. We're not hot anymore. Now we're just soggy. How about that? You'd be done with soggy weather too. So my hair is not doing the right thing today because it's humid. It just kind of does what it wants. Thought about putting it back in a headband, and I just don't feel like having that on my head because I've had a headache most of the day. So, it was just tickly now. It was not until I came out and sat down here, and the fan is out here. All right, put some hand sanitizer on, and let's get this party started. So everybody knows we will be drawing for a winner tonight. This is going to be our last weekly winner like this. Then we're going to go back to doing basically what we did before. It'll be based on the show attendees and answers so that more people have a chance to win because we get the same people sharing week after week. So we want to give everybody a chance. So we just kind of rotate how we're doing it. So we're going to do that for a little bit. Marlo, you're stretching your fingers. You got them going? All right. Good, because I'm ready to get going too. Our first item tonight is a pair of leather earrings. These are called Naturally Nostalgic in black. And so these are a black leather What kind of shape are we calling this? I don't know what kind of shape this is. Kind of an upside down teardrop. Then they're embossed at the top. It does punch through a little bit to the black leather and around the edges. It has that distressed look that is popular now. This is the length and size of these earrings. I might have to adjust the lighting in here. It's looking a little wonky. So, naturally nostalgic in black is number 1. Let me adjust my light here. Number 1's Marlo. Hi, Marjorie. Ooh, I didn't need quite that much light. Nobody needs that much light. Just saying. Those are some really nice leather earrings. We've had several nice sets released lately. So I've been watching the new fall line come out. They're looking good. All right, let me see. Our next item. This is going to be number 2 for tonight. All these are one and done. Mojave medallion in black. So this is the black stone in oval shapes. It's in this ornate frame. Kind of reminds me of an old-fashioned picture frame. It has, I don't know what you call this kind of chain, but it's a nice closed chain. This one is hanging just below the bust in that upper abdomen area. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down to mid-abdomen. Why do I have so much shadow here today? It must be because of the weather, because I usually have better light than this. This is Mojave medallion. This is going to be number 2 tonight. And of course, we only have 1. See, I can say obvious things. Number 3. Number 3, I actually have this one myself, and I like to wear it. This is metallic merger in black. So this is, I want to say half black and half silver, but it's not quite. It's more like 2/3 black metal and 2/3 silver. Multiple strands of chain in those pretty colors. This is nice because you can wear either your black metal earrings or silver earrings with this. Or if you have some that are a combination of both. I like that it gives it a little bit of extra interest by having this silver section over here. As you can see, it's about an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it will sit down to mid-chest. So we have metallic merger. This is in black, and it is going to be number 3 tonight. So just for fun, I know we're not at our questions yet, and we may put off the questions for a few minutes, give everybody a chance to get in here. Just for fun, I was thinking about this earlier when I was trying to name the show, because I like to use song references when I can. I pulled that from Grey's Anatomy. You know, they always name their episodes after a song. How many songs can you think of? It doesn't have to be in the title, but that talk about black and white. Tell me some songs that refer to black and white, either in the title or in the song is fine. But I came up with quite a few. It was surprising how many there were.
I don't remember what the song is.
Well, you can look it up. Mom got Ebony and Ivory. That was one of the ones that I thought of. Gotta have our Stevie Wonder, right?
Not Stevie Wonder.
No, not Stevie Wonder. What am I thinking?
Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
Okay, whatever. Black or White by Michael Jackson. Yep, I thought of that one. Ruth, hi. Thanks for sharing. Let There Be Socialite in white. These are hoops with white rhinestones and white pearls. This is the length and size. Hi, Serena. So the length and size of these hoops. Let There Be Socialite in white, number 4. Black and white songs. What other songs can you come up with that have to do with black and white? I thought it was interesting just to see how many you could come up with. So you got the Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, Black and White by Three Dog Night.
Black and White by Three Dog Night. Okay, that's Max's contribution.
That's the old.
Well, you know, you're old, so that's the way it goes.
Tell Juanita she does not say anything either.
Black or White from Michael Jackson. She's getting that one too. Juanita, he said you better not say anything about him being old. Personally, I would say something. Just because he's threatening you now. Those captions are not working on Facebook. I'm not sure why not. They should be on. All right, this is Oceanic Eclipse in white. So we have the white mother of pearl type disc, and then a little crescent over here of white. She told you to be quiet, Max.
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to sound like Shannon. All these people that know you. White rhinestones on the crescent. This is the length. So sitting down to mid chest with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right above the bust. So right about here. So we have Oceanic Eclipse in white, and this one's going to be number 5. So I didn't know that there's actually a new Niall Horan song that is also named Black and White. I had to look that one up. Let me see. What else was there? There's The Ink is Black, which I think you were talking about a little bit earlier, Max. Can't think of any other ones. But there was quite a few. When I looked at the list, and there was a lot. Some I've never even heard of course. All right, this one is, well, it doesn't have to be both colors, but I was thinking both. This one's Woven Whimsicality in white. These are post earrings. So post is on the back of our hammered silver disc. And we have an oblong silver bar here and white, kind of like a basket weave. And this is not white. It's a natural white, so kind of like a light tan. This is length and size, so it's kind of a straw color. Woven Whimsicality in white is number 6. Let's see. That one I actually just got another one in of. Number 7. Number 7 is Glitzy Gusto in white. This is a choker length necklace that is a combination of chain and rhinestones, strands of rhinestone. So 2 chains, 1 strand of rhinestone, 3-layer necklace. And of course we have the extra extension because it is a choker. So this is the length right around the base of the neck. If you have the choker length. With the extra extension, it is going to sit up here in the upper chest. So right up here, it's actually going to be above her collar. Depends on where your collar falls, where it will fall on you. But this is Glitzy Gusto in white, and it's going to be number 7. Number 8. Because we got to have the cute daisies, right? Black daisies. Black flowers with the white rhinestone center. These are a post earring. And our post is right through the center where that rhinestone is. This is I almost said length. This is the size. It's one of those days. It's about the size of a penny altogether. So we have Sunshiny Daisy in black, and they're going to be number 8. Don't worry, we're getting there. When we get to number 10, we'll do one of our survey questions. All right, this one is Under the Northern Lights in black. So this is in the black metal, white rhinestones in that star. So we've got a star on the disc down here, and then we have stars on this middle layer. So this is a 3-layer necklace, and that paper clip chain. This is the length. Got to turn around backwards. There we go. So our top layer is right up here sitting at the collar, just above it. Our second one is hanging about an inch below the collar. And our third one is hanging right at the bust. With the 2-inch extension, all these are going to come down about another inch. So about here. And then this one will be about here. And this one will be about here. So we have Under the Northern Lights. And this is in black. Number 9. All right, let's see. What are we going to finish up number 10 with? Let's do these. Red Carpet Radiance. Look at those. So we have oval-shaped rhinestones, decreasing in size as they go down. These are a post earring, and our post is right up here at the top. This is the length and size. So we have Red Carpet Radiance in white, and they're going to be number 10. All right, let's find a question. All right, these have 4 answers again. Making it easy on you, 4 answers. We're going to take, let's try number 3. What's the first thing you're likely to be asked about at your high school reunion? First thing you're likely to be asked about when you go to your high school reunion. Kids. Kids was number 3. You got it, Shannon. Your job was number 1. Everybody wants to know what everybody else is doing. Why? I don't know. Married, number 2. There's one more, and this should have been their first question. Should have been first. Instead, it's number 4. Where do you live? Oh, that's a good one. That's not on here, but it's a good one. That says, who are you? That's when you go to the 50th reunion. Mm-hmm. They don't recognize you anymore. Should have been their first question, but it isn't. They're much more worried about other things.
Should have been the first question.
Nose tickles. I'm allergic to my jewelry room. I'm allergic to jewelry. How about that?
Should be the first person.
Yep. What's one of the first questions you ask when you see somebody?
You ask what they're doing. That's already on there. You know what this is?
Brandon, you want to give it a shot?
How are you?
Yeah. How are you?
That's what somebody already said that.
No, they didn't.
But how you been doing? Somebody said that?
No, they haven't. What have you been doing?
Okay. Well,
How have you been doing?
It's how. Well,
How?
Not.
Yeah, that should be their first question. That's the polite thing, right? You see somebody, the first thing you should say, hi, how are you? It's been a long time. Not what. What is a whole different question, Max?
I mean, these days, what are you is not the question.
All right.
Yeah, that way you can ask who are you if you're dad, because it might have changed. Yeah.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
All right.
Bye, girls.
All right. Let's move on.
Oh.
Our next piece is called Deco Decadence. In white, they were not very imaginative on this one. So we have white rhinestones, 4 of them in a marquee shape.
Who won that one?
Shannon did
Shannon?
a long time ago with silver bars. And this is a bar style necklace. So a small bar style necklace means this is all one piece. And it's on a delicate chain. So be careful with it. This is the length. Hey, Becky. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus here. Love it when it does that. There we go. So sitting right up here, just above the collar, and with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit a little bit below the collar.
That's Becky where she is now.
Yeah, where are you at now, Becky? I think, are you home now? I think you said you were at home last time. This is Deco Decadence in white, and it is number 11. But we know you get around. You and Neil like to travel, so we probably should ask every week, where are you?
Look outside my door and see Becky sitting out there.
Max says he wouldn't be surprised to look outside and see you sitting outside our door. Maybe one day, right? All right, Soul Searching in black, soul as in sun, S-O-L. It's our fishhook style earrings, silver with black beads, and a sunshine motif. This is the length and size. So we have Soul Searching in black. This one is number 12. All right, number 13. You ate on the highway coming back from Aldi. Okay. See, you're running up and down the road again. This is called Leading Lady in white. This is kind of a bigger version of the last necklace we saw. This has the snake chain, that rounded chain, marquee-shaped rhinestones. The largest one is in the center, and then they decrease on size out to the sides. This, again, is a bar-style necklace. So it's all one piece. This one lays about half above and half below the collar. Our driveway is definitely an option. Great. We have a lot of vineyards and places in North Carolina. You should come visit. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit just above center chest. So right up here. So we have Leading Lady in white. And that is going to be number 13. Not sure. Do we have any places that distill hard liquor?
Yeah, there's a place. Yeah, I'll pass one. It's down the road.
I knew you would know.
Yeah, I think it's on the way down to 4 Oaks. Down that way.
Down by 4 Oaks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they distill?
I don't know.
Look it up. All right, this is Mechanical Masterpiece in black. Oh, no, not. We have Total Wine, but we have actual vineyards and wineries here.
Yeah,
there's a lot of vineyards in North Carolina, surprisingly. All right, so Mechanical Masterpiece. These are hammered black rings, black metal rings. And then our earrings are the same. This is the length. So sitting mostly above the collar, little bit below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down to here, so just a little bit above that center chest mark. This one is Mechanical Masterpiece in black, and it is number 14.
Broad Slabs Distillery in Benson. That's where it is.
Raw Slab?
Broad Slab.
Broad Slab Distillery.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have there?
Yeah, let's see.
In Benson.
I know
Hey, is that like yours? I can't remember. You caught me, Becky. I can't remember, honestly. Let me look really quick and see. I should be able to tell you which one you bought. So let me search for that while Max is figuring out what kind of alcohol that they are distilling right down the street from us.
Johnson County, let's see.
Oh, if I've seen that place.
I've seen it on the route, and also when I went to the King
Cool.
Hall building down that way.
Mechanical Masterpiece. I don't show that you have one, Becky. I show that for several other people, but not for you. It might be similar to one that you have.
White corn whiskey. What's that?
White corn whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, they're serious about it there. Okay, Becky wants that last one. That was number 14, Mechanical Masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have this one. Romantically Reminiscent. I almost couldn't read my own writing. So this is bubbly pearly beads in that ivory color. And then we have faceted transparent beads and also some faceted silver beads. Oh yeah, we have thrift stores now. And we have a whole group of ladies that like to go to them. So a combination of transparent, silver, and pearly beads. This one sits just above the collar.
Mm-hmm.
With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit just above mid-chest. So it'll be right about here, the bottom of it. So we have Romantically Reminiscent in white. And this one is going to be number 15.
They have a rum and an apple shine.
Apple shine
Yeah.
and rum.
They have a rum, and then they got a certain kind of rum, and they have what they call the apple shine.
They have rum and they have apple shine, Becky. We have to check that out. I think we need to go. I need to go scout that out for you.
It's on Highway 50 outside of Benson.
All right. 4 answers. And these are not super, super up-to-date answers. So let me just say, think probably about maybe 10 years ago. 4 answers for this one. Let's do number 2. Name a TV show, past or present, that takes place in a hospital.
Uh-oh.
TV show that takes place in a hospital. And let's go with about 10 years ago, because I know there's been a bunch of new ones. This is not that up to date.
The longest running TV show in history. What is that?
I have no idea.
You don't?
Nope. ER. I used to love ER. Number 1.
The longest running TV show.
I watched ER all the time. That's how I got my doctor license, on ER. And a few of these other shows. One I didn't watch. General Hospital, number 2.
That is the longest running TV show.
All right. Shannon got it. Number 2. Grey's Anatomy, number 3. That's where I finished up my doctorate. St. Elsewhere. I knew somebody was going to come up with that one, and they didn't put it on the list. One other one with a cranky doctor on it. Max knows that one. That's all he needed to hear. Not The Good Doctor. Not quite that up to date. About 10 years ago. Ish. House. Yep. House completed my resident training. So we went from ER to House to Grey's Anatomy, and I was done. So now I'm a fully qualified surgeon in case anybody needs any procedures. Just saying. Cut rate, kind of like Mexico. Probably about as safe, too. All right.
Okay, General Hospital is the second longest program in American history behind Guiding Light.
Oh, Guiding Light was the longest running. Okay. So second
Soap opera,
longest.
excuse me, in production, yeah.
Soap opera. All right, this is Center of My Universe in black. So we have black imperfect rings dotted with white rhinestones. Love the white rhinestones on the black because they show up so nicely. This one sits around the collarbones, so short type necklace. And with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right down here, kind of around the collar. Right down there. This one is Center of My Universe in black, and it is going to be 16.
General Hospital been on TV 60 years.
60 years, Max said, for General Hospital. I wouldn't know. I never watched soap operas. I watched them I won't say never. I watched them a little bit when I was pregnant with Brandon because I was too sick to work. And so I've stuck home by myself all the time. And you know how boring that is, right? And there's nothing on daytime TV. Nothing.
You didn't watch Montel Williams?
I did later in the afternoon. I watched Montel Williams and among all those other guys, right? But yeah, in the middle of the day, there just wasn't anything on. So I don't even remember which one I watched. That's how invested I was in it. I was a real fan. Mostly, I just didn't want it to be quiet in the house.
You had a baby
And then, yeah, then I had Brandon. That took care of that. It's never been quiet again. All right, Knockout Queen in white. So these are white rhinestones. So we have round ones across the top, right up here. And then we have teardrop ones hanging off with some white pearly beads as well. This one has an interesting kind of chain. I'll show it to you in just a minute. This is the length. So sitting at that collar with the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit down here to mid-chest. Yeah, I need to show you this kind of chain because this is kind of cool. This is the back of this necklace. Links like that. It sits flat against your chest. So this one is Knockout Queen in white. This was a special piece. Number 17. That's why it's so fancy. Not everything's super fancy. Hi, Carla. Good to see you. All right, next. I am Spartacus in black. I would wear these, but I would play with the fringe all the time. You know how it is? You have to sit here and finger comb the fringe. I would do that constantly. So these are post earrings. Our post is up in here. Kind of the buckle area, that's what I call this. Has a dot motif, and then we have the black fringe hanging off the bottom. This is the length and size. Let me put my hand there because I know you can't see against my dark shirt. So I am Spartacus in black. These are number 18. Number 19. We have Dangerous Dazzle in black. These are black, and I call these a dagger shape because that's what they remind me of. Dagger shapes in metal with the rhinestones in between them. These are suspended from 2 snake chains on each side. This is the length. I have this necklace and I love it. I haven't worn it in a little while, but I love it. I have to get it out again. So this one, the rhinestone part is above the collar right here. The rest of it is below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it does hang down to the mid-chest. right about there. So we have Dangerous Dazzle in black, and this one is number 19. Number 19. Number 20, we have a pair of small hoops. These are called Bodacious Ballroom. These are 1/2-inch hoops, so the larger version of the tiny hoops. They weren't the super tiny ones. These were the mid-sized ones. They have a little disc hanging off the bottom with white rhinestones on it. So they're about the same size as the earrings that I have on. And then they have the disc hanging from the bottom. So Bodacious Ballroom in white. These are number 20. All right. Next question. Why? Does my nose tickle so badly? Drives me crazy. It's probably dust. Let's see. Try to find a good one. Take number 19, Carla. That's yours. All right, this could be a fun one. It also could be a very loaded question. We have 4 answers. We're going to go with number 2 on this one. While at the wedding, name a way you can tell the marriage won't last. While you're at the wedding, name a way that you can tell the marriage is not going to last. Max, quit shaking your head over there. We have fun with these.
There's so many answers to that one.
I know. They start fighting. Number 1, fights at the wedding. He's eyeballing the maid of honor. That's number 2. You got it, Carla. The bride leaves. That is not good.
The bride doesn't show up.
Max says the bride doesn't show up. Those were not on there, but that is a good way to see. Probably because that marriage doesn't get started, so that doesn't really fit the question. Let's see, 2 more. Ways you can tell that the marriage is not going to last while you're still at the wedding.
Father has a shotgun.
No, the father does not have a shotgun, Max. So this is a fun question. Max says there's so many answers to this one. Says the wrong name of the vows. Yeah, you thinking about Friends, Marlo? Yeah. They shove cake in each other's faces. Ooh. You had a family member show up to her wedding with a black eye. That is not a good sign, Carla.
Oh,
all right, those were not on there. The groom forgets her name. Yep, that is not a good sign either. What kind of mood might there be? Besides the fighting, what other kind of mood might there be? Yeah, you got number 2. I think we could make a much longer list. Much longer. The groom or bride doesn't show up. That's not on there. Tense. Tense is definitely a mood. Not quite it, though. If you're drunk showing up to your own wedding. Sometimes that doesn't mean a bad thing.
I knew somebody was drunk as the best man.
Oh, boy.
We got over it, though.
They leave for separate honeymoon trips. That is definitely not a good sign. Rudeness, not on there. All right, I'm going to give you the last two. And you can see whether you agree. This is what other people said. Crying or sad faces was number 3. Number 4, how they kiss. How they kiss. I don't know. There's something to be said for how they kiss. I could tell you a little bit about how they feel about each other.
No, but some people are just embarrassed.
Some people are just embarrassed. Then they probably should have gone to the justice of the peace or something and got it over with. All right. Rosie Rosette in black. Let me turn this around because it's backwards on this. So swirls, black swirls making up roses. Our biggest one down here in the center, getting a little bit smaller as they go up. Their earrings are also those little rosettes. I call these comic book roses because that's what they remind me of, or sketchbook roses, because they look like little sketches of roses. This one hangs just below the collar, and with the 2-inch extension, they hang right through the middle of the chest. So Rosie Rosette in black. This one's going to be number 21. Let's see, number 22. This is called Duchess Dior in white. So we've got double rows of pearls. And if you can see, there's little silver hearts hanging in between that top row of pearly beads. Kind of got it spread so you can see that. See, this is the length. So sitting both above and below that collar with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here, which is just above center chest. Turn that just a little bit. So we have Duchess Dior in white. This one's going to be number 22. Number 23. We have a set of very basic black hoops. So black, narrow, polished hoops. They're called Can I Get a Hoop Hoop? So they're in that black metal, which is an off black. This is the length and size. So let me put my hand back here so you can kind of see. I know my shirt kind of makes it impossible to see. So Can I Get a Hoop Hoop is number 23. Carla, you want those black hoops? Just making sure I'm getting the right piece. I keep hoops in every metal because I frequently switch out my earrings with hoops. Okay, you got those? This is Nod to Nature in black. These are a cork with black streaks in them. Kind of looks like a pie with a piece taken out. That was the piece I ate. They're on a fishhook back. So this is the length and size. We have Nod to Nature in black, and it is number 24. Number 25. Bringing out, this is a serious vintage piece. And it must have been a special piece at the time because it was hard to even find a picture of it to put it on my website. This is called Creek Couture. Creek Couture. So these are black stone, and we have a silver bar up here. 2 lengths of chain hanging beneath it, kind of giving it a draped look. Stone ovals on both sides.
Nobody else has that.
Yeah, probably not. So it's not one you're just going to find at every paparazzi consultant's in everybody's inventory. So this is how it lays. The beads start, or stones start, right here below the collar. Our chains go all the way down to the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to hang over the bust. So this one is Creek Couture in black, and it is going to be number 25. And I honestly have no idea what year that was released. Oh dear. This is not good. 4 answers. Let's go with number 3. Max is sighing already. Other than teeth, name something people use a toothbrush to clean.
Oh.
Other than teeth, something people use a toothbrush to clean.
Carla wants to know about that one.
Okay, Carla, you've got it. Your tires?
I've used it to clean.
You clean your tires with that? Faucets. I have used it for the faucets. Faucet was not on there. The tile grout was not on there. Surprisingly. Shoes was number 1. Definitely shoes. Jewelry, number 4. I use it frequently on the jewelry.
So number 2 is the one you wanted, right?
Yeah. Number 2 is the toilet. You got it, Marlo. Number 2 is the toilet. Around the edge of the sink. Not that. This one makes me think of the meme that says, your husband wants to discuss your Amazon purchases, and he says, when I get done, and they're using a toothbrush to clean this. Not the baseboards, but you're really close. No, not the carpet. Shoes was on there. The floor. Yep, the floor was the other one. You see that lady down there scrubbing with her toothbrush on the floor? Yep, we're going to discuss my Amazon purchases after I finish this.
Finish cleaning,
Yeah. It's going to be a while. You know, just in case you were wondering. We won't be having that conversation.
I'll stand there and watch it.
You'll stand there and watch me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we're still not having that conversation. All right. Next up, Vivid Vibes. This is a chunky black and silver necklace. So we have chunky black beads, polished silver beads, and then some wavy plates in between to make spacers. Sweater season is coming up. These chunky necklaces look great with sweaters. This one's hanging at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It's going to be just above mid-chest. We're not quite going to make mid-chest. Be a little bit higher than that. This one is Vivid Vibes in black. I do also have this available in a dark green, but I have 2 of those, so it's not in one and done night. This is number 26. Number 27, Southern Plains in black. So we have a black stone hanging in the middle of this circle. You have little feathers hanging down off the bottom. This is the length and size. So we have Southern Plains in black, number 27. Let's see if I can find a good white pair now. Gotta have white pairs, right? Flower Shop Sparkle in white. So we've got a pretty filigree and a flowery design. The center of those is white rhinestones. This is the length and size. So we have Flower Shop Sparkle in white. They're number 28. Let's see. Trying to see what kind of styles I haven't shown or haven't shown too much of so that we get some different things. This one is a combination of black and brass, which we don't get very often. This is called the Grit Crowd in black, So we have black opaque beads, and then we have brass beads in polished and in the transparent faceted. This is hanging on a brass chain. This is the length. So hanging right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down to the mid chest. I'm trying to will my nose to stop tickling. This is the Grit Crowd in black, and it's number 29. I'll let you know if it works. It probably will not. I keep trying. Mind over matter, right? With all due respect, in white, these are round white dewy beads on a, we're going to call this a diamond-shaped framework. You can see the framework from the back. This is what it looks like. So all these beads are going to hang straight. This is the length and size. Hi, Esley. So we have with all due respect in white. These are number 30. All right. So we're going to pause here and we are going to do another survey question. 4 answers.
Number 3.
Hmm?
Go with number 3.
Go with number 3. That's the one I was eyeing anyway. I'm going to turn this fan off so it stops making my nose tickle. It's probably blowing dust on me. Let's go with number 3 out of these 4 answers. Name something that comes in a carton. Something that comes in a carton. What do you think, ladies? Eggs. That was number 2. Eggs, eggs, and eggs. Lots of eggs. Everybody loves eggs, right? Milk. Milk was number 1. Cigarettes. That was number 3. How'd you know the answer from all the way over there? You picked number 3 and you knew the answer. Cream was not on there. I suppose they put that in with milk. It's a milk product. Something else you might get in the refrigerated case, though. Something that comes in a carton. Kids ask for it all the time. The grandkids, the big kids. Not butter, but that's good. It does come in a carton too. Juice. Juice was the other one. There we go. Ice cream. Oh, I like that answer. That's mine. That's the ice cream. All right. And if you're really lucky, it comes in a big bucket. All right, this is Weekday Wedding in black. I'm trying to get this up close because these are some really cool wire-wrapped silver beads in the center here. And then we have opaque and transparent black beads. But these wire-wrapped silver ones are really neat. This is the length, sitting just above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit here in the upper chest. So this is Weekday Wedding. Let me see if I can get that to show any better. It's kind of fuzzy if I get it too close. So Weekday Wedding in black. This is going to be number 31. Number 32. I love these. Take a power stance in white. So these are 3 strands making up teardrops, triple teardrops. These are a post earring, and our post is up here in the top. These do move. They're hinged. So the bottom part moves. This is the length and size. These cool earrings. So So we have Take a Power Stance in white. Really tempted to keep those. Number 32. If they stay here too long, I'm going to. You know, I can't just be expected to keep looking at them, and they feel lonely. I think they're lonely. Max does not think they're lonely. I think they're lonely. Drop Dead Dainty in black. So we have a black rhinestone at the top, a teardrop that is upside down, and then strands of white rhinestone coming down from that. So if you want a combination of black and white rhinestone, these are really pretty. This is the length and the size. So we have Drop Dead Dainty in black, and that is number 33. They are not heavy. Most of our earrings are not. There's a few that are heavier than others. Usually the stone type are a little bit heavier, but the rest of them are not. Or sometimes if they're big rhinestones, like these next ones, these are a little bit heavier. These are Exquisitely Explosive. Number 33, Tikala. Exquisitely Explosive in black. So these are black rhinestone teardrops. And then all the way around the outside, you've got 3 rows of white rhinestones. So this is the length and size. Exquisitely Explosive, number 34. See, these are a little bit heavier because they have that larger stone. Let's see. Number 35. Number 35 is Top Pop in black, otherwise known as our thumbnail image for this show. This is an alternating polished silver beads with black opaque beads. So the silver beads are a little bit bigger, and then smaller black opaque beads. This necklace looks really classy. So this is the length, hanging just above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to be more right down on the bust, right here. So we have Top Pop in black, and this one is going to be number 35. See, I don't know what it is. That I turned the fan off, my nose stopped itching. I'm also hot, but you know, that's a whole different thing. All right. And then we have another one, a similar one, not the same, but similar, called Take Note in white. This has the pearly beads, creamy pearly beads, along with the polished silver. They're going to hang about the same place, though. This is the length, so hanging right down here, just above the bust, and with the 2-inch extension, going to be on the bust. What?
Nothing. I thought I missed something, but I got it.
Nope, you didn't miss anything. So this is Take Note in white. This one is going to be, I can get my card out here, number 36. And I breezed through that question because we're headed to 40, and when we're done with 40, we will be done. So let's see. Yes, they are pearly. Pearly and silver. Those are the two. That's creamy pearly beads and silver polished beads in that one. Number 37. These are called Metro Safari. They remind me of peacock feathers, but they're in the black metal. These are a post earring, and our post is up here. Okay, she wants the pearly one that we just had. Take note.
Mm-hmm.
This is the length and size. So these are going to be number 37, Metro Safari in black. Number 37.
Metro Safari. Down the streets of big city.
For a Fijian friend. Are you applying to go to Fiji for the international? or for the special convention. I would love to go. Not this time. We went last time. So this is 5-star Starlet in black. This has the black metal base with the white rhinestones. Well, if you do, you have to send lots of pictures. This is a Y-shaped necklace. And it looks like a star. Stars are like a constellation. This one, the V sits right at the collar. Oh, that's cool. We have a family from Barbados here. Love their accent. They're all islands, Max.
No, yeah, but that's way on the other side of the world.
I know it is. I'm going to get rid of him. The tail of this Y sits just above the center of the chest. With 2-inch extension, sits down here, just past center chest. So this is 5-star Starlet.
Color must be in California.
In black.
Somewhere.
38.
Is he in California?
Montana.
Montana, wow. What is the world where somebody wants to come from Fiji and go to Montana?
You know, I don't know.
Where in Montana? Okay.
One-way Wall Street in black. This has 4 layers of chain, sorry. 2 big, 2 small. And then black opaque beads at the top. Or at the bottom, depending on how you're looking at it. This is the length. Let me straighten out these layers. There we go. I got them wrapped around each other. So this is the length. Just below center chest with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit here, right here above the bust. Yeah, Fiji and Montana are about as different as you get. This is One-Way Wall Street in black. It is number 39.
Tell if she sees a tall, skinny guy, looks like he's out of place, send him back home. That's Eddie out there lost.
She's kind of up in that area.
Okay.
We have friends visiting out there, and they're visiting other friends out there in out near Kalispell.
City boy going to go.
Yeah,
Elk hunting.
and he's a city guy, so you know if you hear of any accidents,
He's going elk hunting out there.
yeah, he's going elk hunting. So just know that probably they let Eddie have the gun, and that was not a good idea. Just saying. All right, we have Head Rush. Head Rush in black. So these are delicate black circles with white rhinestones hanging inside of them. This is the length and the size. So we have Head Rush in black. And it's number 40. That's our last piece for the night. Let's see. Our winner for the week was Esley. Esley, you won a free piece for this week. And this is the last week. We are going to do the, it totally based on like shares, comments, that type of thing. We are going to start drawing from attendees again so that some of these other ladies have a chance, the ones that didn't have anybody to share with, or this platform that they're on is really no good way to share. So we'll go back to doing that for a little bit. We appreciate all of you sharing because that helps us get out there. And we have had an increase in visibility. So more people are looking at the page, which is awesome. More people are seeing the videos, also awesome. Let's see. We're also in the next month or two going to start a transition. Paparazzi came out with their own selling platform, online selling platform, kind of like my website. So we'll start transitioning to that in the next few months. It's going to take a little while to get everything done. So we'll continue to do it through Shopify for now. But they've got some really nice features for us because it is Paparazzi that made the app. So they made it specifically for the things that we do. So that's really pretty nice. It gives us some extra tools to work with. So we'll be working on that. Let's see. I think that's all. There really weren't invoices. Anybody who was due an invoice got one, but most will get held till next week. That's a kind of quiet week last week. So most are getting held until next week. So next Saturday, you can expect to get an invoice. So you have one more live show that you can add to this invoice to combine your shipping. You can also claim from the posts. I've been putting posts on the Facebook and Instagram pages. So if you claim from those posts, that will also be combined with the live show from tonight and from Friday night coming. So you can put those all together under one shipping fee. So save everybody money and packaging and, you know, all that good stuff. So you guys have a great week. We'll see you Friday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have some more new things coming in because they've been a little slow with shipping. So still got a box coming. So we'll see you on Friday. You guys have a great week.